A blessed Holy Wednesday to all, and suddenly it's the end of the month and the end of a quarter. March 31, 2021, the third day of the ECQ dito po sa Metro Manila, Bulacan, Rizal, Cavite at Laguna. Welcome po sa isang special edition ng The Stock Market Today. Ako po ang inyong lingkod, Benji Chodoro. I am a retired bank officer who started investing in the Philippine stock market in 2007. I do the stock market report every day at sinimulan ko po ito noong August of last year. I also report the latest news on your favorite and most active stocks. And if you like the content, iniimbitahan ko po kayo na mag-subscribe sa aking channel. At kung meron po kayong stocks in mind that you want me reviewed, please comment on the comment box at ipaprioritize ko po. Nakalaya na po ang napakalaking cargo vessel na Ever Given. Ito po ang punot dulo kung bakit merong blockage sa Suez Canal. At may special report po tayo sa bakunang Pfizer at Moderna. At ang resulta ng trading sa ating Philippine Stock Exchange ngayong araw. Month end, quarter end, March 31, 2021 dito lamang sa The Stock Market Today. Bago po tayo magpatuloy, binabati ko po ang aking dentista, si Dr. Ernesto De Leon, at ang kanyang buting may bahay. Dentista din po ito, si Dr. Sol De Leon, at ang kanilang anak, dentista rin po, si Dr. Jason De Leon. Nandun po ako kanina sa kanilang klinika at nakausap ko po si Doc Jason, who is interested in investing in the Philippine stock market. Tingnan ninyo po yung link sa description below. Perhaps you can start with an introduction to the Philippine stock market. Ito po yung aking presentation sa aking classmates nung high school. Medyo mahaba lang, it's 1 hour. Pero maganda po ito at naka-timestamp po ang mga topics. Ginawa ko po ito 2 months ago nung naimbitahan po ako mag-present sa aking mga high school classmates. Perhaps you can start with that. At mula sa business world, ito po yung end of Suez Canal marks start of new stress on global trade from the business world. Now removed from the Suez Canal's main channel, the Ever Given leaves in its wake several weeks or months of disruptions across the world economy, where the pandemic revealed both the sturdy backbone of global trade and an Achilles heel. It's not a cork out of a bottle moment, said Peter Aylott, Director of Policy at the UK Chamber of Shipping. We could still be days away from the canal being completely free. The reopening kicks off a new wave of stress on supply chains. The intertwined network of ships, ports, trucks, trains, and warehouses that shuttle products from a factory on one side of the planet to a retail shelf or production line on the other. A surge in e-commerce means even greater consumer demand for speed, putting added strain on transportation and boosting freight rates to record highs. A temporary clog in a major artery like the Suez is problematic because the world's nearly 6,000 container ships run on schedules with finite number of steel boxes go around. They can't be repositioned to where demand pops up or quickly shifted away from regions where economic activity is low. Capacity can be tweaked by adjusting the speed of vessels, but also with a blunter tool, canceling sailings that aren't possible anymore or aren't economically viable. The Suez incident may unleash plenty of those. That leaves the owners of the cargo and all the logistic industries handling imports and exports at the mercy of the container carriers. Sa wakas, na-free up na rin ang Suez Canal At itong Ever Given na siyang nagbablock ay more than 4 football fields long. That's 400 meters long. At binlock niya yung Suez Canal for about 3 or 4 days. Okay, so that's good news. Now let's go to our next news. A special report on Pfizer and Moderna also from the business world. Ang sabi niya dito, Pfizer, Moderna, COVID-19 vaccines highly effective after first shot, says a US study. COVID-19 vaccines developed by Pfizer with BioNTech SE and Moderna Inc. reduced risk of infection by 80% 2 weeks or more after the first 2 shots, according to data from a real-world US study released on Monday. The risk of infection fell 90% by 2 weeks after the second shot, the study of nearly 4,000 US healthcare personnel and first responders found. The results validate earlier studies that had indicated the vaccines began to work soon after the first dose and confirmed that they also prevent asymptomatic infections. Some countries dealing with limited vaccine supplies have pushed back schedules for second doses with the hope of getting some protection to more people. U.S. public health officials, however, continue to recommend 2 doses be given on schedule authorized by regulators based on clinical trials. So that's our special report on Moderna and Pfizer, and hopefully we will get more vaccines here in the Philippines. Now let's go now to what happened to the last day of trading of the Philippine Stock Exchange, March 31, month-end, quarter-end, and bago po magbakasyon ng mahaba. The PSE fell 102.46 points, that's 1.57% down, to end at 6443.09. So I drew an area here which is our support. And the support of the Philippine Stock Exchange Index is between 6,300 to 6,200. So that's how I see the support here, and hopefully the support area will hold so that our index would continue to either move sideways or climb. However, if that support will not hold, the next support level that I see would be here at 60.48 to 60.50. Yan po nakikita kong next support level of the Philippine Stock Exchange Index. The PSE Index is a basket of stocks. 30 stocks po yan. And this is a benchmark index to determine the climate, the stock climate in the Philippines. So let's now go to the market summary. And when we go to the market summary, mukhang mas maraming companies ang nag-decline. 113 companies declined, 97 advanced, while 50 remained unchanged. The all-share index showed a 1.05% decline, while all the sectoral indices, the financials, holding companies, industrials, mining, properties, and services, showed a decline. They were all in the red, and the decliner was led by properties at 2.06% in the red, followed by the financials at 1.82%, probably because of the concerns on the COVID-19 virus spreading at record levels. So let's now take a look at the most active stocks. Actually, nung tinitingnan ko to kanina, the top 10 are all index stocks, and all of them are blue chip companies. So we'll be reviewing the top 10. That's Ali, BDO, SM, ICT, MBT, SMPH, BPI, URC, PLDT, and PureGold. They are all in the red. So let's now take a look at Ali. So let's take a look at Ali. Naku, declined siya. Nag-drop by 3.1% or 1 peso and 10 centavos. And the sentiment is bearish. Since our RSI is at 35, which is a bearish number, and the support level of Ali is at 3380 or 3370. Actually, this is support level already. 3450 is the support level. The next support level, if it breaks that, would be here at 3220. So the sentiment is bearish. And just recently, Ali hit the oversold in the RSI last March 22, nung nag 25.78. So right now it's just at 35 level, which is a bearish. It's a bearish number. After Ali, BDO. Puro mga index stocks to, and these are blue chip companies. BDO is in general moving sideways, but we had a red candlestick today, meaning it declined by 1.83%, and the support level is like what I've shared, is at 100 to 101. So it's just moving sideways, just like what I have shared in the past few days. The nearest resistance would be at 110. Bearish siya, just like most of the index stocks. Then SM. Okay, SM declined by 10 pesos to end at 960. Again, let's the support level is at 950 to 900, about 950 yung support level ni SM. It's bearish since the candlesticks are below the moving averages, and the RSI confirms that because the RSI is at 36. After SM, ICT. Puro bearish to. Puro red siya. It ended with a short candlestick, which is quite promising, but if you wanted to know the sentiment, it's also bearish since all the closing price are all under the moving averages. The support level that you'll have to consider for ICT will be at 118.60. That is the nearest support level, and hopefully the price will bounce at that level. Next is Metrobank, MBT. Metrobank is also, actually it's on support level. Ang support niya is nandito eh. Nasa area ng 44.40 to 44.50. It has been moving in that range for quite some time, and the resistance level, the nearest that I see, would be here at 48.20 to 48.30. The sentiment is bearish since the RSI is at 37.85. And then SMPH. Okay, SMPH, sideways to bearish. So the nearest support, I would say, would be here. But if we will draw actually a channel, let's draw a channel instead. It has been moving this way for the past few weeks. Yan. Okay. So, ang pinaka-nearest resistance niya nasa 36.70, and the nearest support looks like it's moving within this channel at 3.26. When I talk of support and resistance, these are not exact points, but these are areas. And then after SMPH, BPI. Okay, BPI dropped 3.21% or 2.70. That's 3.21% or 2.70 points. And it's sideways to bearish, and if we will draw a Darvas box, it's just moving within this area. There's just a slight overshoot. So in general, the upper level is the resistance at 87.60, while the lower level is 80.20 to 80.30. So it's sideways to bearish, more on the bearish side, since the closing price is just below the 100-day exponential moving average. Then we have URC. URC is one of my favorite stocks. Okay, URC. Actually, it's bullish to sideways to bullish actually, with the 52.68 yung kanyang RSI, but ended up lower at 1.12%. So it lost 1 peso and 50 centavos, but this is still considered a bullish stock. In the meantime, the support level that we may consider would be here at 122.30, while the resistance level, let's see, let's put it at the 100-day exponential moving average at 137.94 to 138 ang kanyang resistance level. And then we have PLDT. TEL yung kanyang stock code. Naku, nag-drop na naman itong si PLDT, although PLDT has good fundamentals. So yung earnings report niya, its net income is down 7.87%, not much, but it's good enough as of December 31. So the nearest support of PLDT would be here. Based on the technicals, it would be at 1200. And the sentiment is bearish. So sumasama lang siya sa sentiment ng most of the stocks in the index. And then after TEL, our final stock will be PureGold. One of my favorite stocks. It's bullish to sideways since the closing price is above the 50 and the 20-day exponential moving averages, and the RSI, or the relative strength index, is at 56, which is still a bullish number. So right now it lost 2.72% or 1 peso and 10 centavos to end at 39.30. However, I see the nearest support to be here at the EMA 20 and the EMA 50, 38.40. Mga 38.40 ang nearest support niya, while the nearest resistance would be here at 41.20. So it's bullish to sideways ang kanyang, or more of the bullish on the bullish side ang PureGold. And I have a position here. My target price is actually 54. So bumagsak yan, no? Sa nung March 17, its lowest price was 34. So kung nakabili kayo dyan, check natin kung ano yung nag-gain nyo. Ayan, no? You could have gained mga 19%. 18 to 19%. Pero kung closing price ang pagbabasihan, mga 15%. So from March 17 to March 31, kumita kayo ng 15%. Yan po ang ating report sa stock market. March 31, 2021, it's a month end, a quarter end, and the start of a long weekend. Ito po si Benji Chodoro, nagpapaalala, an investment in knowledge pays the best interest. Have a nice long weekend, a blessed Holy Week to all. Maraming salamat sa inyong pagsubaybay. God bless. Bye for now.